Hey, what up, YouTube? How's everything going? YouTube, Black Junction, Facebook, whatever. How's everything going? Like, I know a lot of you all who follow me probably been wondering, like, how do I feel about the assassination? I'm not gonna say the murder, but I'm just say this: the assassination of the rapper Nipsey Hussle. Like, here, like, I could break this down into so many parts, and like, if it was up to me, this video would probably be like an hour long. But like, since I'm a little pressed for time, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I think it's very messed up that every time somebody in the black community tries to better our community, they get murdered. They end up getting killed. As long as there's people in our community who choose to be crabs in a bucket, who choose to be self-hating, who choose to kill their own kind, who choose to sell out their own people for a few butter biscuits. Unfortunately, that's the only way that that has been shown where people just hold on, let me rephrase that. It's like that's the only way that the black community can function is if somebody just comes and murders our leaders. And like of course Nipsey Hussle was murdered by a piece of shit who was mad because he didn't have what he had. Like at first or basically, hold up. I think it was a military hit. I don't really think. In my opinion, I really don't think it was. I really don't think the rapper the shitty cuz LA who was his quote unquote business partner had anything to do with this. Had murdered him. I think it was somebody else because like here's the thing. Like Nipsey Hussle was shot 6 times, 5 in the chest, 1 in the head, once in the head. Like the typical average gangbanger ain't gonna have shots like that that connect. A lot of these bangers can't shoot for shit. But then this is what they did. In my opinion, I think they sent a military somebody who was trained in the Marines. Obviously a black person. They sent a black military person to come in and shoot and kill him, and then they passed it off as if this dude named Shitty Cuz is the one who murdered him. That's my theory. Okay, Shitty Cuz who just was arrested for a previous murder rap. It's now the finger man, and like he's in jail right now. But he's in jail right now. He's in jail. He has $3 million. His bail is set at $3 million, and he has Christopher Darden as his lawyer. I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, what the hell? Why is Christopher Darden, one of the traitors of the black community, representing him? If you don't know who Christopher Darden is was a part of the prosecuting team that went against O.J. Simpson during the O.J. Simpson trial. It was him and Marsha Scott. Well, they obviously lost the trial due to lack of evidence, but neither he or Marsha Scott can get over it. That's why Marsha Scott created it. And that's one of the reasons why Marsha Scott is an author making books that have OJ propaganda, and she came out with a TV show called The Fix with his OJ propaganda. Christopher Darden is bitter because like they end up firing his ass, and like he will forever go down as a traitor in a black community, and he was vilified, and he said the black community vilified him as well as we should have. But I just want to know how did this dude afford somebody like Christopher Darden? Something ain't sitting right with me. Damn, but Nipsey Hussle, like it was felt all over. When I remember when I saw that on Instagram, I thought it was a joke. But then when I scrolled down and noticed all these pictures, all these memorial pictures about him, it's like my heart kind of skipped a beat. like I didn't listen to his music. I've heard like a couple of his songs, but I was highly aware of the moves that he was making. And, you know, for the hell of it, I think I might just buy. I might buy his album, his one studio album called Victory Lap, because I recently checked for it on Amazon, and then like I noticed that it was completely sold out. It was actually sold out. They don't know, like they haven't restocked any yet, but like when he died, his streams, like his downloads went up, and his albums will be Amazon has sold out of his Victory Lap album. But like I think they hit this man because he was trying to better our community. They do this to all of our leaders who want to improve our community. Now, if Nipsey Hussle was talking about a Percocet, Molly, if he was talking about wearing a dress and painting his fingernails or sucking white dick, he would still be alive. Because the rappers that talk about Percocet and wearing dresses, they don't get touched. But the ones who want to better our community, those are the ones that get touched. It's very, very unfortunate that something like this has happened. They can't stop killing our leaders. This is why the black community is the way it is now. In order to keep a group of people from rising, you take out the one who's making the most noise. Nipsey Hussle, out of a lot of these rappers, he was one of the very few who was making noise in the right way. He was one of the very few rappers who was making moves that was trying to bring up our community. He was one of the only ones who wasn't cooning and buck dancing and tap dancing in order to make a name for himself. Because like a lot of these rappers, they take on this gay lifestyle, and they completely sell their souls. But then Nipsey Hussle was one of the few who didn't do that. And now he's gone. Now they're taking him out. I don't feel. I still say this is like a government job, and it's very very unfortunate that we've lost this man because they don't want, because he was just trying to better our community. Damn, they felt this. We felt this all over the city. I remember, like in my city of Dallas, they had some dedication to Nipsey Hussle. People came out. People came out dressed in all blue. Sending their condolences to him and his family. And like some rappers who came out like from Dallas, like Yella Beezy or Duro, they were in attendance to show their gratitude towards Nipsey. Man, I still kind of feel it, and I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Lauren London, because like this woman actually loved this man. Like I didn't. Like, at be honest with you, at first, I didn't really care for Lauren London because of her poor choice of men. Because like Lauren London in like I think like 11, 13 years ago on King Magazine, she was talking about how she only messed with thugs and drug dealers and stuff, and that kind of turned me off about her. But then like after the passing of Nipsey, I kind of saw that she really loved this man. That even though he came from a shady, dark past, he was making better moves for himself, and like he was making her a better person. But damn, I can't imagine how she's feeling right now. I know she's feeling it right now. Oh man, I feel so sorry for her. But like that's all I gotta say about this. I really have. Like if I have anything else to say about this, I'm gonna share on it. Of course, I'm gonna speak on it. I know it's been a week since I mentioned anything, but that's how I feel. All right, like, share, subscribe. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.